Hey guys, I just got the sample for Ultra Absorb from Release It, and I'm going to test it and compare it against the Brush Pro compound that I currently use. These products are pretty much have the same certifications. They are both USDA certified bio-based products. They're both CRI and they're both wolf safe. So I'm going to go ahead and open each package here. Let's see what the difference is visually, and then I'll go ahead and clean some carpet with it with some encapsulation products and see if there's a difference between these two. Alright guys, so I have the Ultra Absorb right here. Zoom in on some of this, get it real focused. And I will say that the pieces in this look a little bit bigger than the pieces in the Brush Pro compound. Like there's a lot of little stuff in here. It's definitely different in its own way. See, that smells like, they smell a little bit different too. You can smell a little bit more of whatever product is in the Ultra Absorb than you can in the Brush Pro compound. And this Brush Pro compound, I had it flipped upside down for about 20 minutes, so if there was any moisture in the bottom, they would come back up to the top. So alright guys, let's lay some of this down and test it out. Over here we put on the right hand side the Ultra, and on the left hand side we put the Brush Pro compound. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to work these in. Now I already prepped this area, I swept it. Then I ran the Brush Pro on it with no bins or anything like that, just to see what was coming out. And then I ran the sweeper again after that. Pulled out a couple of hairballs. So far they look pretty much identical. Nice, back here with you. Now I went ahead and did all the carpet, and this is the dirty compound here. And you can pretty much see that there's, the normal stuff in it. A little bit of hair. And obviously we didn't get with the first round. But the compound itself is pretty good. Now this is, on this side, the Adsorb compound. This is a combination of both. This is the Brush Pro. Now the biggest difference that you guys will see here is that the compounds are a slightly different color. The Ultra is a little bit darker than the Brush Pro compound. The Brush Pro compound have a little bit finer particles, and I can see this being good and bad. As in good, as it's probably easier to penetrate into the fiber, through the surface, especially on carpet like I have that's really tight. It's a lot of fiber really packed together. Now, the large compound would probably absorb more and be a little bit more easier to recover because the particle's bigger. It's easier for the brush to kind of carry it up into the bin. But I did it with, the Adsorb on the right and the Brush Pro compound on the left, and the results, I'm not seeing any specific particle here that looks darker than the other ones, as far as the compound. So I think they perform equally as well. So that is my review of the compounds as of right now, until I get to test it on some commercial. I just cleaned our living room this is what we got. But I do clean my living room every 3 months or so with hot water extraction. So this isn't a ton, but this is mainly just dry soil and hair from the pets. So I don't know if it helps you out or not, guys, but there you go.